In this video, we're going to talk about how to negotiate with creditors in order to reduce your debt and improve credit. We're going to provide specific things you can do that will significantly increase the odds of a successful debt reduction negotiation. If you find this video helpful, please take a moment to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Also, make sure to check out the links in the description for additional tools, training, and resources for improving your credit and reducing debt. Negotiating with creditors can be a daunting experience, but it is often necessary when you're facing financial difficulties and can't meet your obligations as originally agreed. First, let's talk about how to prepare for the negotiation. Number 1. Know your finances. Before talking to a creditor, understand your own financial situation. Know exactly how much you owe, how much you can realistically pay, and in what time frame. Number 2. Research. Familiarize yourself with common debt settlement practices and terms. Knowledge is power in any negotiation. Number 3. Documentation. Gather all related documentation, including billing statements, payment records, and any previous correspondence with the creditor. Number 4. Plan your offer. Have a clear idea of what you're going to propose. This might be a lump sum offer, a reduced interest rate, or a modified payment plan. Number 5. Know your rights. Be aware of your rights as a consumer. Laws vary by jurisdiction, but generally, creditors must adhere to specific practices and can't harass you. Next, let's talk about how to initiate the negotiation. Number 1. Contact customer service. Start by calling the customer service line for your creditor. You might have to go through several layers of personnel before you reach someone with the authority to negotiate. Number 2. Be honest but firm. Clearly and calmly state your situation, why you're unable to pay the full amount, and what you're proposing as a solution. Stick to the facts and avoid sharing too much personal information, as the details could be used against you. Now, let's cover some specific questions you can ask to increase your chance of success with the negotiation. Question number 1. Is this the best you can do? Asking this simple question can sometimes yield a better offer, as many initial offers are just that, initial offers. Question number 2. I have X amount right now, can we settle? A lump sum can often be enticing for a creditor, as they would rather get a smaller amount immediately than risk not getting paid at all. Question number 3. Can we remove any late fees or penalties to reduce the balance? Often, a large portion of what you owe might be fees or penalties, which some creditors might be willing to waive as a goodwill gesture. Question number 4. Would you consider reporting this debt as paid in full, if I can pay the reduced amount we agreed upon? This is crucial, as how the debt is reported can significantly impact your credit score, so you want it to be as favorable as possible. Finally, let's cover some specific tips for success. Tip number 1. Be polite but persistent. Courtesy goes a long way in negotiations. However, if the answer to a request is no, don't be afraid to ask why, or to speak to someone higher up. Tip number 2. Record conversations. Always take meticulous notes during these conversations, and if it's legal in your jurisdiction, record the calls. Confirm any agreements in writing. Tip number 3. Consult professionals. In more extreme cases, it might be beneficial to consult with a financial advisor or attorney experienced in debt negotiations. Tip number 4. Follow through. Once an agreement is in place, stick to it. Failing to adhere to the new terms will not only worsen your financial troubles but could also legally bind you to the original terms of the debt. Tip number 5. Check your credit report. After successfully negotiating and fulfilling your end of the agreement, make sure to check your credit report to confirm that the account has been updated accordingly. In conclusion, remember that negotiation doesn't guarantee debt elimination, but it can significantly reduce your financial burden and set you on a more sustainable path. Therefore, it is definitely worth exploring as an option to reduce your debt and improve credit. We hope you found this video helpful and thank you for watching.